in 2018. There will probably be another, another global TI survey. So any TI that wants to get out of this, that wants this to stop, let's participate in those things. Let's participate in things where good guys can get data and show them to other good guys to prove that this is happening. We're gonna have to take risks like that. And I don't even Bill Binney and Kirk Wiebe aren't even a risk. They're good men. They're good men who I've talked to on conference calls and stuff like that. They're good. They're good men. They're good moral men. And everybody should watch the Good American. I think it's on Netflix. Not sure where you can find it, but watch The Good American. It's about Bill Binney. He's a moral man. There are lots of moral men in the world, so lots of moral men and moral women. So what I really want to say is just all moral men and moral women who don't know about this, or maybe do know a little bit about it, and you're not getting directly horribly attacked, please join the fight and help us. This is torture beyond anything that I've ever heard of in history. There is no break. It's 24 hours a day. It's automated, chatterbox stuff, people on the V2K. I was listening to Dave CD, kind of getting ready to make this video. I think eating some Brazil nuts, and the guy on the V2K was like, "You lost it, bro. You lost it, bro. Paranoia. Even though they know it's happening and they're doing it to you, they still try and do these things where they're trying to make you feel paranoid and all this stuff. It's and what other things they say? Well, the woman just said, I could barely hear because I'm doing this, some sort of external stimulus. She said, "This is bad. This is really bad." That's what she said. And it's in the surveillance role play. She's at the end of her rope. She's like, "This is satanic. I'm gonna leave." But they will voice modify to do her voice. The men in the group will voice modify to do the women's voices, and the women will voice modify to do the men's voices. So they kind of switch it up. So I don't think any of these people know what gender they are or who they are, because they're lying so much, and it's all an act. And they don't. I think in their head they don't, because they're on a screen and they're not. I don't think that the people who are really murdering me bad. I know my neighbor has some kind of, he is involved in this, but not as bad as these people remotely hitting me. I don't think I'm on a screen and stuff. I'm on a screen. They've got a visualization of me. They can, see through your camera phone. And so it's like these guys on the V2K, in the chatterbox stuff, it's all like, who cares? Nobody's listening. They'll actually tell me on the V2K, they'll say, nobody's listening to you. Nobody cares. And I mean, they'll attack me in front of my parents. The whole time I'm with my parents. Me and my dad went to go get a new battery for my car. And I'm sitting in the waiting room, and the V2K is just rolling. I think it was mostly chatterbox. Then the woman just said, "I'm done." The woman said, "I'm done." But she's not. She never is. She never leaves. And if she did, one of the guys would just voice modify her voice, And I can kind of tell a little bit, but it's so deceptive, and it's been so many years. I think sometimes they want me to know, they want to do a poorly executed voice modification, so that I think that it's like the guy doing a poorly executed voice modification of the woman, but I think they can do it a lot better. So they're trying to misdirect me to make me think, to make me not notice when he actually does the voice modification that really does sound like a woman. I mean, it's crazy. I'm just like, how, it gets so crazy. And really what people just need to know is we're being hit with signals. Then they're doing a bunch of stuff with software, voice, sound, anything they can shoot at the brain and regions of the brain and the body. They're just, anything in the electromagnetic spectrum, they're just trying it all out and experimenting with it and seeing what they can do and seeing how long it takes for somebody to develop cancer. Who knows, more advanced experiments after they, because they pretty much perfected the technology. Um, I don't know, because see, I mean, some people, some TIs say that. They say, well, they perfected the technology. They don't need to really develop anymore. And I think with technology, it can always be more advanced. It can always the software that they're using can always do different things. They can always think of better ways to put the chatterbox stuff together, or more ways to motion compensate for targeting. There's always something that they can advance. Now, taking weapon systems and integrating them and using them to torture kids and women and American kids, American teenagers, American women, American men, American elderly, American disabled, American everybody, Chinese, black, white, Native American, just every race that we have in this country. I mean, taking a weapon systems and just integrating all this stuff, and then having a kind of a torture smorgasbord for centuries and centuries. Obviously, that is the stupidest way to do anything, and it's meant to be stupid. It's meant to be stupid and create chaos and create more evil in people. These people who are doing these things, they've crossed the line, and they're going to teach other people to do this stuff, and it's going to make people more deceitful and horrible. And there are some people that are just born sociopaths. They're born psychopaths. But with this, it puts a lot of money and technology, and some people who would maybe never do something like this in their life, if they were told by society, hey, everybody needs to act good, they would do that. But now they're doing this because they're told, hey, there's money, it's under national security, the DOD is funding it, it's a private corporation, you're making money, it's a business. And so they're like, oh, okay. And so that makes them evil and deceitful, and it spreads. It's meant to hurt our species. I mean, this is all this stuff, all these agendas rolled out. It's made to make us liars and manipulators and not care and less morals and things like that, so that we destroy each other. It's all bad for us. Any gain that they can learn about the human brain, or thought control or thought rape or anything like that, I think that's a dangerous thing we don't really want to learn about. We want to learn about it very carefully. But like sending communications to somebody's head, in the field of battle, which could be helpful. Anything they learn like that, by the way that they're doing it, is already forfeit. It's already forfeit, because it's going to create much more evil in the system that they are working it in than it will ever create good. And there will be medical stuff and consumer products and things for the military. I'm a guinea pig, and these TIs were guinea pigs for just different protocols and different contractors, or different working with different software and all this stuff. Any gains, the means are the ends, and that's a big thing that I want to tell people, because I think a lot of people are lied to in their life, and their means justify the ends. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you get to that goal. But the means are the ends. How you do something is what you're going to get at the end. So these people are murdering innocent people. They're murdering innocent civilians. They're experimenting on them. That's what we're going to get more of. We're going to get more of lying about innocent civilians, and people thinking they're guilty of something and then murdering them, and evil evil people being in control. That's what we're going to get more of. So the means are the ends. That's something I've learned in my life. It's true. And Masons and a lot of people in these military groups and whatever, just whatever, they're told that the means justify the ends, and that is a lie. Now the means, like if you use evil means, you may get more money, and if that's your only end, then you're evil. It's kind of like the Hegelian dialectic. It's problem, reaction, solution. But really, to a normal human being, the Hegelian dialectic is problem, reaction, problem, reaction, problem, reaction, problem, reaction, problem, reaction, that never ends. But to somebody who's greedy and wants money and doesn't care who dies, it is problem, reaction, solution. It's problem, reaction, then they get money, and that's their solution. But tons of innocent people die, and our species is held down by evil and lies. So to a normal person who cares about their world and their species, the Hegelian dialectic is a lie. It's problem reaction, problem reaction, problem reaction that never ends. Chaos theory. So well, I'm getting way off now, guys. I did just want to do an update. I'm going to be making some more videos. I guess even if I feel bad, because these videos really do make me feel better. Maybe that's why I'm kind of sinking right now, is that I haven't been keeping up with the videos. They do make me feel better. I get everything out that I've been thinking, and my thoughts have been pretty complicated lately because my parents, I really love them, and they know that something's going on, but they don't know how serious it is, and they want me to just get over it. And they know I'm being hit with signals and shit, but they just don't know that it's like, well, I don't know. I mean, it's like they just don't know what to do about it. My family's gone through everything and all these challenges. We're so strong, and it's just like they're helping me with so much stuff. They're helping me with so much stuff that they can help me with. Even my dad bought this tent for my bunker, and it really helped me out. But there's something, they can't take down, these private contractors. They can't, stop the DOD from funneling defense money into these private contractors. It's remote directed energy weapon systems torturing me 24 hours a day from a distance, with neighbors secretly doing stuff. What can my parents do about that? The police aren't doing anything about it, so what can my parents? So they help me. They help me so much. I love them so much. I want to give back to them. That's what makes me sad. I want to give back to my family, and I'm stuck being an artificial burden. And I know a lot of people, propaganda people will be like, well, you're just crazy, and, none of this stuff is happening, and fuck you, just fuck you. Fuck off. This is happening. Weapon systems are hitting people 24 hours a day. There's shift workers. There's automation. There's, I like to say automation instead of AI. It makes it sound way too much sci-fi for some people because it's already way too sci-fi. So it's just automated software that they're targeting and doing chatterbox and putting together conversations to run, to somebody's head 24 hours a day. And people who don't, who want to keep this covered up, I consider them murderers. If they're paid to cover it up, they know it's happening. They know that kids are being experimented on. Now, people who are cynical about it, I still understand that because I have a hard time. I have a hard time with this happening to me, believing that people could do this as a job. But I just want to tell you, I just want to end this with this. This is a reality. This is happening. TIs all over the world are giving the same testimonies. They're giving the same information about what's happening. The Cuban embassy attack, the president talking about electromagnetic attacks. Let's put two and two together, guys. Non-TIs, or people who aren't being directly targeted like us, 2 and 2, 2 plus 2 equals 4. This is bad. Like, we need to fight against this. Find time to call the FBI, to call the Department of Justice, to maybe as a non-TI join target@justice.com, and help us with some things. Your time is valuable too. All right, guys, I'm getting to about 45 minutes. This is a pretty good. I thought it was going to go a lot worse. I did ramble a little bit. My brain is everywhere because it's, because of the torture, but it wasn't that bad. I hope everybody have a happy New Year's. I hope you had a great Christmas. It's a belated Christmas well-wishing, and I hope everybody, all the TIs out there, you have a great New Year. It's coming in like 2 days. I hope this stuff just stops on the 1st. I know it's not very realistic, but the way that I'm hurt now, I'm just like, please. All right, guys. God is behind us. I love you guys. Just I hope you're staying safe and defended. I'm gonna kind of probably walk through my bunker and show y'all about that. I know a lot of TIs have been interested in that. It works if you do other stuff with it, and I'll kind of go through some of that. So if you're in a bind, you can use that. But all right, guys, I'll see you on the next one.